Hi guys, this is Navdeep from Delhi Immigration Services. Today we have an applicant with us who got the Canada study visa after one refusal, and we also had a program change in this case. So we'll just talk to the applicant and see how his profile is and how he has become a successful candidate. So hi, Mr. Prab, how's you doing today? First of all, sir.
Yes, going great. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Many congratulations to you for the success. You got it after one refusal, and also there been a program change involved in this. Can you talk us through your academic background and how further for which program did you apply initially, and how there was a change in the program later on?
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Firstly, because you have made it easy, I think. Because it's like your effort. That's the reason like I got the visa this time. Talking about my studies, I have completed Bachelor of Electronics in the year 2019, and after that I have company for 2 years. So
About
I
3 years of, I guess, experience. Yeah, right.
sorry.
So I think after the graduation, you have like 3 years of experience above,
Yeah,
almost,
3 years
right?
experience.
And as a computer technician, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And right, so for the very first time, sir, for which program did you apply?
For the first time in the May 2021, I was applying for the wireless information networking, and I am working with the agent that is well known in my area, I think. And
Okay,
firstly, we just like apply for the offer letter and start the process. And after a couple of weeks, I have done all the fees and I all the steps, necessary steps, and only two steps are left. One is the biometrics and other is medical. So one day my agent called me that we have to take a deferral because the time is going and it's like very less time left in the
yep,
starting uh, that session. So I approved their request and apply for the deferral. But at the same time, I told them that I don't want any change in my program and college because I know that sometimes college didn't have the seats, necessary seats, so they may change the course. But they assure me that nothing can happen, so don't worry about it. But after I think 2 to 3 weeks, I received an email from the college, and my course got changed to cybersecurity. First one is the wireless information networking.
yep.
So I
And
am
the college name, if I can mention, the college name was Loyalist College.
yeah, yeah.
Just for the
College
reference.
name is and they change the location of the college too because they have three branches, I think. And I didn't expect that because I only expect that to have uh, deferral for the next intake for January, but for the same course, but the course is totally changed. So I haven't have chat with my agent, have words with them. I argue with them, but nothing can change at that time. So I apply for the January intake because they assured me that don't worry, you get the visa. You have a strong profile, you have good marks, good grades in the academic as well. So I am pretty sure that I may get visa at that time. But in the month of December, I got a refusal, and it was very shocking result for me because I am not expecting that because I have a good track record, like academic grade is good and everything's fine for me. I think is um, it's
I
been
think you
easy to
scored
get.
about 70 plus, if I'm not wrong, right? You had a good,
Uh,
percentage anyway. When the program was changed by the college, so how did you communicate? Did you raise a web form to inform the IRCC that you have changed the program during the visa process?
no, no, I don't fill any form. I just emailed the college to have a request that don't change my course. I have need the same course, but they reply me that if you need the same course, you may apply for the May intake because they didn't have the seats in the January intake. So that
Right.
was the scenario.
Right.
Yeah.
So once they have changed the program, so you may have received a new LOA for cybersecurity. So did you submit the new cybersecurity LOA to ISCC also through web forms? How was the
Yeah,
process?
yeah, yeah. I missed the point. I missed the point. Yes. I submit the LOA as well. The new offer letter and LOA, all the documents are via email I received from the college and from agent as well. So I submit that.
Right.
Yeah.
So after the refusal, what was going through your mind, and what research did you do, and how did you boil down to us? Also about the program change, like what was bothering you the most, after the refusal?
After getting the refusal, I am like having the shocking result and kind of frustration as well at the same time because I didn't expecting it. So I searching on the refusal, like what is the reason behind the refusal, and there I know about your videos on the YouTube, and I saw your video, and I get to know that there are some reason that may be like responsible for that result, and I apply for the GCM and notes as well at the same time.
Right.
And I think in the end of the December, we connect with each other, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the cyber security course,
Yep.
I think the course is good, but I didn't want the computer languages because I have a background of electronics. I have a knowledge of the some of the language, but I didn't have the interest of like the C++ and computer language. So I don't wanna do that particular course. So
Right. So after the, I completely understand. So after the, the refusal, I think we changed the program again back to the wireless, information networking, if I'm not wrong.
yes,
Right.
yes.
So yeah.
Point. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we
After getting the when I connect with you, uh, we have a chat of program choice, and you
right.
told me that we can go with the first one. That is a good option, the wireless information networking. So I emailed the college, and uh, they
So
tell me
yeah,
the offer letter.
we requested for the program change once again back to the original program.
Yeah,
And thankfully we got the offer, and then we reapplied with again wireless information networking at Loyalist
right.
College, and thankfully you've got the visa, so happy for you, sir. So you've seen both of the applications, the first application, also the second application. So um, what do you think we have done differently for the same program, also about the program change cures? So what do you think, what helped the application to get through, according to you, sir?
I think the main difference would be the SOP. I surely agree with you. The SOP is great because the previous SOP has some, I think, has some doubts in the visa officer mind. They did not clarify the reason behind the course intake or like the intent. But you made the SOP within, I think, you take I think 7 days, 6 7 days to make the SOP, and it was about 3 to 4 pages or more, I think 5 pages. Sorry.
Right.
So you explain every point and the reason of the refusal. What are my future goals related to that field? So after reading your SOP, when you emailed me, I was pretty sure that if this time I didn't got visa, I have no chance in the next time because the case is strong because That's really up to date, up to the mark. So that was the main reason, I think. If we talk about the previous one and this.
Right. So you recently got the update about the approval. I remember you informed me as well and our team as well at the same time. So what were you doing when you saw the update on the application, and how was that reaction after seeing the PPR request?
Yeah, I have a habit of like I within 2 to 3 days I just sign in the IRCC website to get the information that my visa is processed or is going on the process.
Yeah,
So I in the morning that day, I think on the 9th or 8th April, I was just wake up in the morning and had a phone in my hand and sign in. So because I have an email in my Gmail account, it like no reply that it was by the IRCC. So first thought in my mind that I may get this time approved, and when I sign in the IRCC login page, then there is a letter of a passport request. So
right.
it was a very happy moment for me, and I told all of my family members that I got the so all are very happy. That was the reaction of the whole family.
That's great, sir. That's great. You really deserved it. You had a pretty good profile, good percentage. Everything was fine. I think it was just the SOP and then the program change that made a lot of chaos in the application. But I'm so happy that you given us an opportunity to work on the application, and you really
In the
deserved it. It
next,
was, we
next
just did what we know, but I think you definitely are, it's a blessing, and we definitely, you definitely deserved it and you got it. So I'm so happy for you, sir, for the success, and I wish you great luck further, for the future in Canada. So there may be some other applicants also who might be going through the same phase wherein they may be having issues with the SOP, maybe some other factors, and might be going through refusal phase. So, what piece of advice would you like to give to them? If your advice can probably help them to do the right thing to get the application approved, maybe in the first attempt or maybe after the refusal. So, any
I
piece of advice would be really helpful.
yeah, I think after getting the refusal, the first reaction of all the applicants and like me, like they frustrated and like
Right.
don't know how to tackle that kind of situation. And in my opinion, don't be panic. Keep searching on Google what are the reason, and you hopefully you can touch with one of the finest um, like uh, one
And
of the
yeah, I'm sorry. In your case, you also applied for GCMS notes. So you may have learned also a lot from GCMS notes, and that may have also helped you in taking the right decision. Maybe about the
yes.
program change. Right?
One thing I missed about the GCMR notes. I applied for the GCMR notes prior to within the connection between you and me, and
Yeah.
you told me that that is the reason behind your refusal. And after the GCMR notes results, the result of you told me and the result of the GCMR notes are similar. So you know cases of the refusal better, I think, in my opinion, and you are like one of the professionals in the field. So I advise the people who get the refusal. Or, maybe there is many reason like the course intake or the course choice, availability of course. So I suggest them don't be panic, and keep your research as well, and keep in touch with one of the finest like Delhi immigration services, because my experience with Navigator is really fantastic, because they are very helpful, and they are also have like some of the positivity when you talk about a person and you know that the person is capable of doing that work. So it is kind of feeling. That's why I um, do agreement with you. So uh, that was the reason, and that was my suggestion for all the applicants who got refusal. So
Right. So thank you very much for the advice. I think applying for GCMS notes can really help us understanding or having the access to the officer's mind about what he or she may have thought after or while refusing the application. Right. So in your case, I think I should appreciate the way you actually analyzed. If, you applied for GCMS notes at the same time, but you analyzed the overall profile and you sort of trusted us and agreed with whatever we were saying, and you supported us. So thank you very much for the support as well. And I wish you great luck further. Hopefully soon you'll be flying to Canada to start your studies. So I wish you great luck and have a great life over there. And thank you very much for the advice. Also, I hope it will help the students to sort of take a right decision or keep certain things in mind while selecting the program and everything. So, thank you very much. Would you like to say something before we end this? Any closing argument? Uh, Otherwise,
yeah,
thank you very much. Yeah.
one of I think one more time I really thank you for your services, and it's really up to the mark. Um, all I needed, the result is my favorite, and I'm expecting that because you are the like the professionals in the field. Because I have experience with one of the famous, like in the, I don't take the name of that organization, but they have the office in Delhi, Chandigarh, and Jalandhar, and all over the India. But their services is not up to the date in my case, and you give me that the confidence that we can get the visa because your profile is strong, but there is some lack in your like file. SOP is not up to date. So it was a really fantastic experience with working with you, and
Same.
um,
Yeah,
one of
same.
my
It was a pleasure working with you at the same time, sir. And thank you also very much for your support in reviewing the SOP and giving inputs as well. I really want to thank you for the support that you have shown. So overall, thank you very much for everything and allowing us the opportunity to work on it. I wish you great luck in the future. So, in case of any more questions also, so please feel free to get in touch because there may be more questions you might have about
I
traveling and everything. So we'll stay in
I
touch.
don't leave you. We will connect in the future as well. I don't leave you.
Sure. Thank you very much. Pleasure talking to you. Thank you, Mr. Have a nice day, sir. Thank you for taking time. Thank you.